Hi everyone, I'm Cal, that's Matt.
I'm Wizworld, that's Shrog.
And today we're here to talk about the Kickstarter launch of the Cyberpunk TCG.
The
A couple of things
Cyberpunk TCG.
Yeah, a couple of things to note. Our voices are a little bit more raspy than normal because we are both down with the sickness, as it were. But this is still a very important video that we felt like we needed to make, so here we are, barely surviving. Today we're going to kind of talk about the ins and outs of the Kickstarter that officially launched yesterday, our experiences with it, and our opinions on those different tiers and those different rewards.
Yeah, we're going to go over the sections of the Kickstarter we feel like are important for you guys to know and understand if you feel like backing the project, which, at time of recording, has just hit $8 million.
It's
Holy
insane.
shit.
So I think
Holy
that's a good
heck,
place.
dude.
That's a very good place to start off. Actually, is our initial queuing with the Kickstarter launch. Yet the site just straight up crashed. It just died.
So many people rammed Kickstarter's servers so fast that the site just bent in half.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I'll get a graph up in the video, but like I actually saw a graph of like the server health, and it's
that
just
red
like, oh man,
spike is so funny.
It's the red spike that hitting the top of the graph is so funny. But yeah, so obviously in our experience of queuing up, aside from the couple of minutes of foibles, within 7 minutes total, it had already hit its pledge goal, and that was with like the 3-minute crash. It hit its initial goal that fast, and I think it was within the first 20 minutes was when we hit our first million, which is just insane. And massive kudos to the team and obviously to the fan base, to the people that pledge. Stuff. It actually insane.
Speaking of pledges, we should go over the actual pledge tiers themselves and also talk about what pledges we chose and why we chose them.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to start. So, tell you what, do you want to take it in turns then? I'll start off with the common cyber decks. So, the first tier is called Common Cyber Decks, which is $49 standard shipping. You get 2 pre-built starter decks, which are called the Heist, featuring Night City Mercenaries, and Embracing Power, which is the Arasaka deck. Now, I believe these are iterations of the 2 starter decks that came in the Alpha Kit.
They are, yeah, because the decks that came in the Alpha Kit, which we will also be receiving, didn't play by the official rules. They were broken on purpose.
Yes.
These, kind of however, are cohesive, built-in box decks.
Yeah. So, I mean, for $49, you get both decks. And something that's worth mentioning as well is these decks do come with their own custom set of dice.
Every starter deck does, yeah.
I think that's just really, really cool.
It's awesome.
So it is a bit more expensive, I think, than the average starter deck that you might see in a TCG. I know that like Yu-Gi-Oh! And other places, a structure deck or starter deck might be around that 10 to 15 mark, but you're not getting the set of dice.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't get the set of what it says, the Preem dice.
The Preem polyhedral dice, exactly. So these are kind of like things that I think add on to the value. I think overall it's a pretty solid tier for a starter tier. It gets you 2 decks, nothing fancy, and it's enough for you and a friend to get into. So if you split it with someone, it's just under $25 each, which I think is completely fair and reasonable.
I agree. I think that's a dope price. Dip your toes in.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to it. And thanks to something we'll touch on later, the dice themselves have been upgraded.
Yes. We'll get to that in a little bit.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Up next is the quick hacks section, which is you'll get 1 Cyberpunk TCG beta booster display box. Now, it's important to say beta display box because it has 36 packs, where the normal booster display after this Kickstarter will only have 24 packs in it.
Yes, so that's something that I think is really cool, is that you get the value of basically half an extra booster box per box that you get because you backed. I think that's really, really cool. $169. Once again, we play Magic religiously. That is around the same as a average booster box with Magic the Gathering, and I believe Magic has 32 packs, I think, or it might be 32 or 36. But so I think that's pretty cool, really, honestly, for a premium beta box, which is going to be special. It's going to be something different. Basically, RRP for a normal booster box, I think, is completely fair and reasonable. I don't know how you feel about that.
You know me, I'm a bit of a stickler, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any booster box from any card game should be over 150.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I mean, you remember the bygone days of when Magic boxes were like, what, 65 each?
Oh my god, dude, you could pick up Kaladesh booster box for 80 quid.
Yeah. Like it was nuts.
That's shit rocked, dog.
Yeah. Once again, I think that's right. That is right at the mark. It is a bit over, but at the same time, you're getting something that is more premium, and it's not like a normal booster box.
This is easier for me to swallow, especially on the Kickstarter level right now, because it's 36 as opposed to 24. Because you see the MSRP, it's going to be $180 for 24 packs.
Next up, we have the Netrunner starter kit. This is the kit that we personally pledged. This is also
where things start getting interesting.
Yes. So, the Netrunner starter kit comes with 2 starter decks, which is the previously mentioned the Heist and Embracing Power decks. Yep. You also get 2 displays, so 2 booster boxes, totaling 72 beta booster packs. This is $349. I think for us in the UK it cost around 262, I believe,
give or take. Yeah.
I think this is like perfect. If you've got, I know nowadays it's hard to say. If you've got a couple £100 burning a hole in your pocket, you want to get into something hard, you get the 2 decks and you get 2 booster boxes. Now, the most interesting thing about tier 3 and above is all applicable stretch goal bonuses are included in what is called the beta box. Now, you'll notice there is a difference between a beta display and the beta box when we mention it in the future.
Yeah,
the beta box.
I want to make that really clear.
Yes, there is a difference between the beta display and the beta box. So if we just say beta box, that's what we're referring to.
It's that little black and yellow thing.
Once again, I think it's great value. You get so much, and because you get that stretch tier that we'll go into later, you're just getting added value on top of everything else. So I think that's
Since we're at time of recording already at $8 million, there is so much value.
There's so much
into that
stuff.
box right now.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. But yeah, so once again, I think we'll go on to the next one now. But that's what we went for anyway. That's why we think it's a kind of like the perfect bundle.
Up next is the Street Cred pack, where you get the 2 starter decks. From that on, you kind of just always get the 2 starter decks.
Yes. 3
display boxes in case, I don't know, you feel like making a Tower of Pisa with the cards. And this is what I like, 1 set of the premium TCG dice of your choice. Because we'll see later on with the optional buys, there are some absolutely Nova
some
dice
insane dice
from their partners.
Yeah, some insane sets.
Oh, they're so good.
And we haven't forgot about the partners. We'll be shouting them out too, because I think they just do such an amazing job.
They've got some good partners. They've chosen some good people to partner with this game. Definitely
amazing. Yeah.
And $500, clean, just nice and square.
Yeah, I mean, I think
these are going to get exponentially more expensive as we go on, but that's just the nature of it, right?
Yes, that is the nature of the tier pledging system. For those who don't know Kickstarter, it's basically just a website where you're pledging money to something that you want to fund, and if it hits the goal, you will get you'll get what you pay for, basically, or at least that's how it usually works. Because we hit the stretch goal, because we hit the initial goal within the first 7 minutes, we're pretty much like we're smooth sailing. We're in, we're all in. I think the Street Cred pack is pretty good. Obviously, it's a bit too much for us personally, but I think if you've got that extra money, the polyhedral set of dice is incredible. You get an extra booster box, and so basically you're getting an extra booster box and a special set of dice for like an extra 150-ish, which I think is pretty good value.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good value.
Also, we should mention every tier past the Netrunner tier does contain the beta box. So even if we don't mention it,
Yes.
you get a beta box.
Every tier past the third, so obviously the Netrunner starter kit that we pledged, everything above that will just have the stretch goals included. Which I think segues nicely onto the Padre's Blessing, which is $999. MSRP is $1,294. Now, something else as well is these tiers have, they state express shipping. You will have to pay for the shipping, but when tiers are eligible for express shipping, it means that they are going to be shipped out within the first wave. So basically, every higher tier, including, I think the two highest tiers get free shipping anyway, but you will get them basically first, which I think is really nice. It's a nice little bonus for those who put the extra money in. But looking at the Padre's Blessing, you get 4 starter decks, which is 2 the Heist and 2 Embracing Power. You get 6 booster boxes, equaling 216 beta booster packs. That's a lot of packs. That's a lot to open.
That's a lot of cardboard right there.
You get 1 polyhedral 6 set of premium TCG dice of your choice. So once again, we'll show you later, there are multiple sets of these dice.
And this next bit where it starts getting interesting.
You get 1 Hanako Arasaka, Daughter of the Empire Legend metal card. Now, for those who haven't really tuned in to the streams recently, they've showed off a couple of metal cards. These are basically collector's items that they're releasing with, certain tiers and stuff. And these metal cards, I believe, are made by Displate.
They are manufactured by Displate on behalf of Cyberpunk TCG because they're partners with them.
Which is just really, really cool.
Cards are really for collector's value mostly.
Yeah.
But since they're all, as far as we know, they're all legend cards, you don't put them into your main deck, only your legends zone.
Yeah.
You can play with them if you like.
Yeah. And
I
think
here forwards, we start getting into the kind of
I was gonna say
premium.
The ceiling for these cards, you'll see, will go exponentially higher. But yeah, I think for $1,000, for $1,000, it's pretty good. Like 6 booster boxes alone, if you're paying MSRP, is going to be the majority of that price. So getting a free limited edition metal card, getting the stretch goal stuff, the set of dice, and you're also getting 4 decks. Like you can get a whole group of people in. Like you could bunch in with a group of people, have a box each for 2 spare.
If you and your commander pod are sick to death of Wizards decisions, all of you just kind of bundle together some cash, and you're golden.
Yeah, that's once again that's a box and a quarter each and a deck each, as well as obviously the premium stuff to share between you. It's very, very good value if you split it. But even if you just buy it for yourself, I think that the added bonuses of these tiers really are, because this is all beta product, it's going to be special. This isn't just something you're going to be able to buy off the shelf.
Some of this stuff will not be reprinted in later stuff.
Yes, exactly.
There are exclusive arts and exclusive cards to this.
Yes, which is just incredible. I love. I'm a collector whore. I love the exclusivity of collector's items, and especially in my TCG games I play, I can be a bit of a rarity hoarder. So I think having the option to go as high as they allow you to go in this, as we'll see later on, is really nice. But I think that will take us on to the next tier, though.
Yep, the Afterlife package.
These
Jesus Christ.
These names hit so hard as well. Like
$2,800 with express shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what don't you get in this package? You're getting 6 starter decks, 3 of one, 3 of the other. 18 beta booster boxes. That's so many cards you can build a house out of them.
Yeah, 648 beta booster packs.
2 sets of the premium TCG dice that you get to choose, a Hanako Arasaka Legend Metal card, and a pre-graded CGC card of V Corporate Exile, which they have said they're going to try and make as many of them 9.5 or 10 as possible, but there are no
guarantees. No
guarantees.
Like they are. Sorry to cut you there. They are partnering with CGC for this, and obviously CGC are a reputable grading company, so the grade that you get should be the grade of the card. However, something to note is that they're doing something special with this partnership, and they're printing new special labels within the slabs for the cards for Cyberpunk, which I think is just really, really cool.
Exclusively, yeah.
Exclusive, yeah, which is really cool.
You also get an accessories bundle. So you get a pack of card sleeves, you get a premium cloth playmat, a neoprene playmat, a deck box, and a card binder, all of your choice. There's all sorts of different designs. They all look so sick, but you get to pick what you want with that bundle.
Yes.
Now, if you can afford this, I say get it, right? You're going to be set for the entire game for as long as you can think.
Yeah. This accessory bundle especially, we know that. So once again, I'll say this early: the sleeves are done by Dragon Shield, the sleeve company.
Gotta love Dragon Shield.
They are, I think they had a shaky start, but they are probably like the golden standard now of average card sleeves. So having pre-setting up a collaboration with Dragon Shield is amazing enough, and it obviously shows that they believe that this card game had potential. One thing to note is that some of these accessories are limited, so as we get onto add-ons later, the card sleeves are limited because there's only so much they can do at this time. So don't be going onto the add-on section and adding 40 packs of card sleeves, because it's just not going to happen for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't go cyber psycho, you know.
Yeah. But the premium cloth playmat is with another company that we'll talk about later. The deck box and card binder, I believe this is the regular card binder, but there are versions of the card binder that let you fit top loaders in, which is incredibly rare for companies to do. It's very, very rare that you get a top loader.
Is it
ready binder? And yeah, I think I agree with what you say, and I think if you've got the money, if you love Cyberpunk as much as we do, you want to throw all that in, like, you're set. And I think this is something that you'll see as the tiers go up, is that you're just going to exponentially get more value. So yes,
you're saying tiers. Technically, there's one tier left, and it's the craziest one of them all.
Yes. They're different variations of the same tier. Now, the MSRP for this tier, so you're paying $2,799. The MSRP is $3,979. So you're getting stuff cheaper by backing, which is obviously it's a good deal. Now,
easy. Yeah.
We'll segue on to probably the coolest tier of all. Now we'll go through the variations, but they're all the same. Yeah.
Legend.
Night City Legend. This is $7,999 with an MSRP of $10,519. Let's go through what you get. You get 8 starter decks, 4 of each of the You get 54 beta booster display boxes. That's 1,000.
In case you were thinking of opening your own card shop, exclusively dealing with the Cyberpunk TCG.
Yeah, that's 1,944 beta booster packs. That's insane. You get 2 polyhedral sets of premium TCG dice of your choice. You get the Hanako Arasaka Daughter of the Empire Legend Metal card. You get the pre-graded CGC card of V Corporate Exile.
Daughter of the Empire Legend Metal card.
Sorry, yeah, this is insane. 6 uncut sheets of iconic rare cards. Now, for those who don't know what uncut sheets are, before the cards are sorted and put into booster packs, they are printed on large slab sheets that are then cut by factories, by the slicing machines, basically. And some of the rarest things in TCG history, in any collectible card game, are uncut sheets from the factory that never went through the printing press or never went through the machine. They give you 6 sheets of iconic rare cards. 6 sheets of uncut cards is insane. And if you're someone who just cares about value, that's insane. Uncut sheets are always valuable, regardless, because they're just rare, they're hard to come by. And this is, I guess this is potentially controversial, but I think this is really cool. You get a serialized Legend Metal card from 0 to 99. Now
we should state.
Yes, there are
there are a couple of these that have already been sold out.
Yes, so that the difference in the tiers are the card that you get. So there was Rebecca having a moment, which the art looks sick. She was the first. She sold out almost immediately.
Yeah, people love Rebecca, man.
Then the next is Adam Smasher, Ender of Legends. This was the card that we joked about last time when we did our
that's
video.
Also gone.
Then we also have the Lucina Kushinada Fresh Beginnings, which is the promo. So
she's not just called Lucy.
Her full name is Lucina, yeah. But she's I didn't know Lucy. That. Yeah, so Lucina Kushinada, Fresh Beginnings. So that's the promo that you get. There's none of them left either.
Nope.
David Martinez built different because of course, bro is built different. Like, look at him.
I think there's some David ones left. Let me check. Yes, there are some David Martinez ones left.
At the time of this recording,
At the time of recording.
And then there's Judy Alvarez, Brain Dance Maestro. And then on top of the card, on top of the serialized card,
there are none of those left.
Yeah, so basically I think your only options really are David, aren't they? Right now.
People can change their minds. You never know.
Yeah.
You can hold that hope.
It's always worth mentioning because like the Rebecca tier came first. It was bought up. For those who aren't in the Discord server, there are people that do debate sometimes switching between tiers, which is always a risk because you might cancel your tier and then by the time you get to another tier, it's gone and then yours is gone. So if you are thinking about switching tiers, like they mentioned on the thing, do it with caution and understand that if you relinquish your place for that tier, it might be filled up. So just be careful. If you've got one of the Rebecca cards, I'm very jealous of you. Definitely.
Same.
If you're jumping onto another tier, just be careful and understand that it is a risk. So on top of the serialized cards, now these are I believe these are the displate metal cards that will be serialized from 0 to 99. You also get the accessory bundle that we previously mentioned on top. So that's
with all the source and the beta box.
It's a lot of money, but I think we did the math before, and it's like if you do the average price of a booster box, you times that by 54. That's just over $7,000 alone. So you're basically getting everything else extra for like 900. Which is honestly a pretty good deal.
Kind of wild. Yeah.
Obviously, we don't have the funding to do that.
We're not.
But I assure you, if we did, we would have gone for it. I think it's a great tier. I think it's for people who are ultimate investors into the game and who love the game, and you want to make sure that you've got enough for the foreseeable. Really, it's great for shops. Like we were mentioning before, if a shop owner bought it, divvied it out between people to playtest, it's just perfect. It's perfect for those reasons. And the serialized cards, while serialized cards are very controversial, these are the display cards. So it's not as if these are going to be stuff that you can pull in booster packs. And that is something I think we'll segue onto.
To the Kickstarter.
Yes. The display cards will not be in booster packs because that was a concern of, if there's a metal card in my pack, you can just start weighing
I'll just weigh it with a scale. Yeah.
Yes. That will not happen because they're not in there. So, those were the tiers. Insane.
Completely wild.
Yeah, watching everyone,
Now, we have mentioned in the tier list, there are those deck boxes and mats and dice and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go into those now within the optional buys. Because when you do pledge a tier, you have the option to get a little bit extra on the side. So, we're just going to... I suppose we'll just kind of rocket through this list until we hit something interesting like the dice and the deck boxes.
Yeah, So
you get a starter. You can pick from one of the 2 available starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your Arasaka or the V1, V and Friends.
Yes.
You can get an extra booster display kit.
Yep.
And then with the first part of the Dragon Shield, you can also get full art sleeves, pack of 100.
These are gorgeous. So we have Judy Alvarez sleeves, Panam Palmer, Adam Smasher, and Lucina Kushinada sleeves.
It still fucks me up that her name's not Lucy.
Well, yeah. You know what Cyberpunk's like. Like Matt mentioned, these are add-ons. So let's say I don't quite have enough money, or I don't quite want to invest into the tier 3, but I don't want to have nothing. Let's say you wanted just a booster box and a deck. You could get the booster box tier and then add on a deck, or vice versa. I think that they mentioned that with add-on booster boxes, you can only add 2 because they don't want people scalping. So I believe that they did put a 2 household limit, unless you have a tier that innately gives you more than 2 booster boxes.
Yeah, we don't appreciate scavs here.
Yeah, we don't want that. But we'll segue nicely now into the playmats, these are the neoprene playmats.
Oh, so sick.
They are so nice. So We have the Judy Alvarez mat, the Lucina Kushinada, Adam Smasher, Panam Palmer. This time we have David Martinez. Very nice art there, using his Sendever stand. And you also can just get the normal Cyberpunk playmat that outlines all, like the field, basically, and the card zones.
However, as you can see,
yes,
because we've hit over 7 million, 3 more playmats have been quote-unquote unlocked.
Yeah. So we
got
have
that
the
Adam Smasher art, that Judy Alvarez art.
So these are the alt arts for Jackie Wells, Judy Alvarez, and Adam Smasher, which is just awesome. These are really, really cool. Yes. Now,
moving on to the cloth playmats.
The premium. Now, for those who might have played Yu-Gi-Oh back in, I don't know, the early 2010s, there used to be a company that did stuff. I don't know if it's this specific company, but they used to partner with Yu-Gi-Oh to make cloth mats, and every single time I saw someone with a cloth mat like this, it always caught my eye. These are absolutely stunning. I am
mad jealous of these kinds of playmats.
Yes.
And look at what's on display. These are so cool looking, man. They're Judy Alvarez with her on one side and like the stylized Mox in the other corner.
Yes.
So dope. If you're an Edge Runners hyper fan, you've got the Lucy and David playmat right there. And then if you're a true and blue Arasaka shill, you've got the Adam Smasher playmat right down there. Ooh. All of these with representations of their card art just embossed into the playmat itself.
Yes.
It's worth stating as well, they say the size up at the top, 66 by 66 centimeters. But what that means is these playmats are big enough for 2 people.
Yeah, so what people tend to do with these cloth playmats is they either fold them in half to show the side that they want, because they're just cloth, or you can stretch, you can have them laid out properly and let your opponent use them, which I just think is really cool. Now,
that's nice.
For those who are sitting there maybe thinking, oh well, why would I want a cloth playmat over neoprene? Neoprene's more durable. I assure you, these cloth playmats are built to last. They are tightly woven fibers, and I've held them, and I've had people go, hey, tug at them, pull at them, do whatever you want, rag them around, see if you like them. I've given them a good couple of rags before. They are good. They are very durable. And I believe, too, don't quote me on this, they are also machine washable.
Oh, wow.
Neoprene mats are washable, but you always run the risk that when you dry them, if you don't air dry them, that they'll shrivel up or they'll burn or, they'll fray. You don't really have as much of a problem with the cloth mats because they are, well, most washing machines are designed to do cloth over neoprene. Yeah. But we'll jump next into, the premium dice.
Look at these fucking things, man.
Yeah, so we have
Adam Smasher, Jackie Wells, Judy Alvarez, bang, bang, bang.
Now, I'm going to be real with you. They're all so cool. The Jackie dice.
Jackie dice.
Dude,
look at that, man.
Dude, you can see inside. It's the Valentino's.
Yeah.
The Valentino's 3 rose symbol. And the Judy Alvarez one, it's all very glitchy, very, cyberdecky.
She's got the Mox in there, yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got Adam Smasher, the cold, industrial,
black bright
and red
Arasaka logo. Yeah.
Now, these are done by Dispel. These were another Kickstarter launch, actually, which I think happened semi-recently, that went really well for them, and I'm glad it did. These are custom dice producers that make... They take dice making to almost an art form. They are very premium. They're all very nice. To my knowledge, I think they're resin. Don't quote me on it. I think that when liquid core dice were becoming very popular, I think they really capitalized on it. Liquid core dice are very nice. I love them. And I think that when we see these in person especially, I think these dice are going to stand out over everything else. Even over the dice. Yeah. They look so nice.
Well, you need something to keep all of these cards in, so they've also got deck boxes.
Yes. These deck boxes are quite nice.
They are. We've got the Judy, the Adam, and the Pan Am Palmer.
Yeah.
All of the insides, as you can see, the artwork is based off of the artwork of the cards themselves. Judy's is rocking some kind of Mox symbol. Adam's got his leash holders Arasaka. And Pan Am Palmer, the symbol for the Aldecaldos.
It's a nice touch.
Very cool.
For those who, once again, play card games, these are what are usually referred to as alcove deck boxes. So they are, I believe, magnetically held either side, and you can fit your deck boxes into them. And it looks like that they have the little drawer that you can pull out for dice, for
those premium
tokens.
dice.
Yes, which I think is nice. Will they be able to fit the full set of dice in? Is the question though, because there's a lot of dice.
They've got to, right?
If they do, it'd be great. It'd be amazing. But yeah, I think that there's nothing extremely special about them aside from the way they look, but alcove deck boxes are like the standard now for most card games, and I personally use alcove deck boxes over everything else. These are I don't think we know who these are produced by, actually. Yeah, it doesn't really say, but we'll go next now onto the binders. So
yep, and we've got the you were talking about them earlier. You have 2x2 and 3x3 top loading binders.
Yes, these are made by Evo Retro, which is a company that personally I've never heard of before, but obviously, you know, they must be amazing if they're being partnered up with. Now, top loader binders, like I mentioned previously, very hard to find, so you can get these small 2x2 top loader binders. They might be side loading, I'm not too sure actually. They might be like, it might be that you turn them to the side and then you can flip them in. They look really, really cool. You've got the Legend back, you've got the normal back, you've got the Judy, Lucina, and Adam Smasher art, which is just, once again, chef's kiss. And then also underneath you have the option to get a 3x3, so that fits 9 instead of 4. But these are foil binders. Yeah, so the obviously the outside of it will be shiny. Really, really cool. I really, really like it. And then you've got top loader 3x3s. I believe by the looks of it, these are just going to be more premium. They're probably going to be made out of a more premium material. They might be the zip-up ones. I can't fully see, but if I was to make a guess,
all zip-up, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think they'll be like the Maglock ones. They're really, really nice. Not bad price, honestly. I mean, you know, seeing some of the Final Fantasy ones go up for Magic the Gathering that are going in the 3 to 4 digit marks.
Oh, don't even.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like I would happily pay, you know, four Lucina Kushinadas for the price of one Sephiroth binder, you know what I mean?
Right there with you, man.
Yeah.
Up next, you can't partner with Displate without making some Displates.
Yes.
Solid metal posters featuring card art from the 4 featured cards. You got your Lucina Kushinada, you got your David Martinez, male V and female V Street Kids, all on that premium Displate steel.
Yes. Able to fit on your wall using their, what was it, no nails? I think
their patented magnet thingamy-bob.
Yeah. Once again, I mentioned before, I know people that have Displates. They are usually very good quality. They are very nice to hang up. I'll probably grab a few myself, honestly, when I move into the room I'm going to move into. I think that's just something I really want to do, is Cyberpunk out my room. And I think that having a poster that's made out of thin sheet metal is nice, because it's like a gust of wind isn't going to come through your room and blow it off the wall, or, you know, rip it. Or if, you know, so I just think these are really, really nice. The fact that they give you the choice between male V and female V is nice, because a lot of people, you know, it can be quite controversial sometimes with people arguing who's the better V, and I think giving you both options is really, really nice. Then we have the add-on bundle accessories kit. This is just everything that we mentioned.
We talked about that earlier. Yeah, you get one of everyone.
Yeah. So we'll go into
speaking about those partners.
Yes, the exclusive partners.
They are. Yeah.
So the graded cards are done by CGC. I know CGC on terms of grading, and let me tell you, PSA is really dragging its name through the mud right now, so I think CGC is probably a very good company to go with. Evo Retro, massive shout out for these premium binders. They look gorgeous. Display, not just for the posters. The idea of these small metal cards really intrigue me. Really, really intrigue me.
They are it's super unique.
Premium, yes.
I cannot think it is literally, I think, one of the most unique things about the Cyberpunk card game.
Yes,
it's wild.
Yes, the premium cloth playmats, once again, absolutely gorgeous. Once again, dealing with similar playmats, whether or not they're the same company, I have 100% faith that these are going to be the same. Amazing quality, gorgeous, and just really, really premium. Good on them. Great partners. Dragon Shield, massive shout to Dragon Shield. Obviously,
everyone loves Dragon Shield.
The go-to. They are the go-to. If you play any standard size card game, Dragon Shield are always the go-to. amazing. We love Dragon Shield. I've had custom sleeves made by Dragon Shield on some of my decks. Amazing. Dispel I want to give a very special shout out to, because they are also another company that kind of started off with Kickstarter, and through the shared passion of the game and the space, were chosen to work with them. The actual, I believe, the founder of Dispel Dice were actually on the they were on the stream yesterday. They seemed very genuine, very lovely, very, very nice. So massive shout out to them as well. The dice looks amazing. We'll probably link everyone below as well, just so if you want to check them out. But this is the meat and potatoes of everything. This is something that's really...
Goals. This is some juice we're about to get into the stretch goals.
So,
now, as of recording, we are at $8 million.
$8 million.
I am going to chew through these tiers for you guys so you understand what's been unlocked so far and what you can look forward to.
Yes.
If you decide to pledge.
Yes.
So, already, within 7 minutes of the thing being fucking funded,
7 minutes.
the Kickstarter went up, bang. 7 minutes, Chris. That's all the time it took me to complete the stretch goal for Cyberpunk. You got the beta box unlocked. So everything got funded. Netrunner and everyone above Netrunner, you get the beta box, right?
So tier 3, yeah.
500,000. We get exclusive markings on our cards with the beta symbol, making them even more premium, more unique, in on the ground floor. Like, hey, look what I have, right? Security film for your beta booster box in case you want to, in case you want to sit on it, right?
Yes.
So none of them wee beasties, dust or mold gets in.
Yes.
Now the booster box, the beta box, not the booster, the beta box comes with a special pack called a legend pack, right? And with each tier we've gone through, every now and again they've added another card you can pull into that pool of cards from the pack.
Yes.
So 1.5, we added in Atom Smasher. I mentioned this earlier, extra Preem starter dice. The dice in every single starter deck are now even juicier than before, thanks to 2 million. 2.5 million. Alt Cunningham, Johnny Silverhand's girlfriend?
Output.
yeah, his output, yeah. Placed into the card pool for the legend pack, as well as Atom Smasher. So now you can pull Adam, you can pull Alt, you can pull whoever, right?
Yes.
3 million. Playmat added to the beta box. You get a free neoprene playmat.
Yes, this playmat is the one that outlines the playing field.
Perfect. Great for starting the game. And, that's probably going to be the one I use forever. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, probably the same.
3.5. Yeah. Goro Takamura, also in the hit pool. Can you pull him? It's a matter of luck. Speaking of pulling things, 4 million. Second hit slot. TCG booster packs will now have at least 2 cards of rare or higher in every single pack. More pulls, an insane more hits, more value, more pulls, doubling it, doubling the rates, doubling the hits.
Yeah.
4.5. Dum Dum, my favorite Maelstrom Gangoon. It's great to see him inside of the card pool for the legend pack.
Yeah, we love him.
$5 million. A female V metal card added in for free.
Yes.
You don't even have to pull it from the pack. You just get it.
Yes.
Now, I will note this is not a serialized metal card.
Yes, this
is
just
a metal card. But saying just a metal card is saying, I only came 5th at the Olympics.
Yeah. Oh no, mistakes to duty. Yeah. Yeah.
5.5. Evelyn Parker, put into the card pool for the legend packs again. See if you can pull her. Do you like her? A controversial figure. People say yes, people say no. 6 million. And this one blew my fucking mind. Box topper guarantees for the beta booster displays. You now get the Triptych Nova Rare for Goro, Yorinobu, and fucking Saburo. That amazing art triptych we crashed out on in the art video we did. You just get that now. You just get it for free.
Amazing.
6.5. Jackie Wells, also in the legend pack. You want to pull your boy Jackie.
He's to take over.
It's sad. 7 million. More variants for the add-on playmat that we mentioned earlier. You get to pick 3 more for if you want to add on and choose them.
Yep. Jackie,
Great
Adam,
stuff.
and Judy. Yeah.
Yep. 7.5. Legend Pack can now pull Hanako Arasaka if you want to keep her waiting at the bottom of your deck like you did in the game. And now, only just unlocked as time of recording, 8 million even more box toppers. You get the 3 oil painting Nova Rare Triptych for V Corporate Exile, Jackie Wells, and Victor Vector on your box topper.
Yes. I'm assuming that you can pull one or the other.
I don't know, but
I would assume it's one or the other. But yeah.
Either way, it's crazy.
It's free. It's free stuff. Yeah.
It's free.
It's free stuff.
It's free real estate.
Yes.
8.5. If we get there, the Legend Pack, you can pull the rocker boy himself, Arasaka's #1 hater of all time, Johnny Silverhand. I want that so bad.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Same.
9 million. If we start getting into 9 million, you get free card sleeves. You just get a free pack of 100 card sleeves from Dragon Shield. It's insane. Just more value, more value, more value. 9.5, it's him, this stone-arsed bastard of Arasaka himself, Saburo Arasaka, is in the card pool for the Legend Pack. God forbid, God help you if you pull him.
Now this next one.
This is completely insane. I need you all to sit down and strap in. If we hit 10 million dollary dues, you get an extra Legend Pack inside of that beta box. So that's 2 chances to pull one of the psychotic cards we've talked about in that list. And every single pledge tier backer will get a free Nova Rare Rebecca card.
Yes.
You know her. You love her. She can be inside of your deck. Yes.
So, like previously mentioned, this is for every tier. So, when we were talking about like every tier previous to this, this is only for people that have tier 3 or above. So, you know, these are people that have the Netrunner kit and above. This is the beta box that we were talking about. The Rebecca is for all pledge tier backers. So if we hit 10 mil, if we sell 10 mil, which I hope we do, every single person that backed will get a free Rebecca. And at least from the artwork that we can see, these appear to be like custom art for these rarities, which is insane. So yeah, so this is just a nice little something for everyone, regardless, even if you pledged at the very bottom tier and you got the 2 decks, or even if you just got 1 deck through the add-on section, you will get a Rebecca if we hit 10 million. Insane. The extra Legend Pack for people that got tier 3 and above, insane.
Psychotic.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking us through that, Matt.
That's all right. We're moving on to something I think is very important to note.
Yes.
As we move down on here to print and play. Right?
Yes. So
now,
for
something
those...
Weird Co have done, is they've been very nice about this. And if anything we've said today is kind of wet your whistle, it's got you a little bit interested, but you're like, I don't know, it's a lot of money. I'm not quite sure. What you can do for free right now, if you go to the Kickstarter page, they have print and play alpha decks.
Yes.
Now, these decks are based on the alpha starter kits that were given out to creators and select people. So they don't technically play by the rules of the game. They're a little bit broken, but it's an alpha product and you're getting it for free. Either way, it's a great chance for you to download, print them off, stick them into a card sleeve, and just get a taste, get a real physical taste of playing the card game and see if you feel like backing it.
And you know what? Let's have a little shameless plug here. It is our video after all. If you're wondering how to learn the game, creators such as ourselves did make loads of videos on how to play the game. We'd love it if you guys check out the first video that we did. It's our most successful. We have, I think last time I checked, around 140 views, which is really good for our very first video. But if you're unsure how to play the game, you can download that. You can download this set, cut them out after you print them, use them as proxies, and you can get the alpha experience from these kits that were given out exclusively to people. It is also worth mentioning that yesterday they were doing loads of giveaways. I think the giveaways are over now, but
they have all been,
they have just been given out so much to people. I'd like to give a shout out to Widco Anne for that. I believe that Anna is the one that's doing a lot of the heavy lifting on terms of the giveaways. Big shout outs to Kawa and the team, because they are just amazing at everything they do, and without them really we wouldn't have what we have now. But we'll segue now into the rarity system. So, like most card games, the base rarity of cards is always common. Next we have uncommon. Then we have rares, which, because we've got the thing, we get 2 of a pack. And there's epic rares, which I'm assuming are like the equivalent of maybe, in Magic the Gathering, they'd probably be the equivalent of, I don't know, a mythic. Then we have secret rares, and then iconic rares. Lastly, are Nova rares. It is worth mentioning that while Nova rares are the highest level of rarity, you cannot pull them from booster boxes. So yes, iconic
Nova
rares are the highest.
Yeah, Nova rares explicitly are for special and promo cards only.
Yes.
So a Nova rare really is some preem shit.
Yes, exactly. Which is really, really, really good. I like the fact that there is something that's very unique and there is a rarity that's locked to that. Now, it is worth mentioning as well that these Nova Rare variants, they've already said there will be regular variants of these that aren't in that Nova Rare treatment. So if you can't make it to an event or if you don't win a giveaway, don't think, oh no, I can't get this Arasaka card or this Judy card because it's only a Nova Rare. That's not going to be the case. These are just exclusive treatments. Something else that I think is also quickly worth mentioning after the rarity is the organized play. For those who don't know about the organized play, basically they outlined their structure for casual and competitive tournaments. We're not going to spend too much time going over it because they've done that plenty recently. Give that a check out in their previous streams. It's very interesting, and I personally hope to actually play competitively in this game after it launches. So
I'm coming out swinging. Yeah.
Yes. So just as a quick thing, definitely give that a check out. Watch the stream if you haven't already. It was so hype. It was very, very good. We got to speak to a lot of different people, and yeah, they were very on it. You know, once again, Kawa is just such an amazing host and is such an amazing mod when it comes to making sure that everyone's questions are answered and things are kind of done. You know, the CDPR representatives too that have been collaborating with them, shout out to them. They seem like great people. And yeah, I think we'll go into our really conclusion now. So this is insane. This is such an ambitious Kickstarter that's just
the most
nuts.
Funded one in Kickstarter's history ever.
Yes, it is insane. Well, I think on terms of TCG it is, yeah. I think it beat the record for the most funded TCG ever on Kickstarter. It's insane. I love the different tiers. I love how they've included so many people. I just love everything about it, right? Now, obviously, there's some people, you know, do have criticisms about it, and you know that's fine. It is worth mentioning that I believe they've set the pledges as well on terms of the beta box stuff, the stretch goals. The stretch goals will go up to 15 million if we surpass 10. So once again, the more that people contribute, the more free stuff that everyone who pledges tier 3 and above will get. If we hit 10 mil, everyone will get a nice little something in the form of the Rebecca card. Everyone loves Rebecca. Yeah, man, it's just so great. It's so great to be a part of this community.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited to play the game. Once again, massive shout out to Kawa, to all of the crew in the Discord server. It really is an amazing community to be part of. And since we've been following it from the beginning, we do have a lot of exciting stuff to share soon. I know we keep on saying it, but you know, with delays and everything,
we're working on it.
Just wait a little bit longer. But yeah, this is great. We love you all. Thank you so much. Check out our previous videos if you haven't. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'm Cal, that's Matt.
I'm Wiswell, that's Rog.
And we've been Cuppaguys. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good morning, Night City!
Silverhand senses cards.